topsy-turvy opening weekend. It's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here we go. 180.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
180.
Burrow looking to pass. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
11 MT tank. Gun. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Bengals are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
180. Hot.
Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Hey, can.
First and 10 at the
Now it's Burrow. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
180.
Now Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Amari in Hampton. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Los Angeles.
Hey, Kappa.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's complete. It's Loud McConkey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Chargers.
On first down, hits Hampton. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Bengals' 26-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
5-9. Let's go.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try. The quarterback will keep it himself. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same. but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Gun. Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball. T. Higgins was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
11 empty.
You talk about the defense for these Chargers. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. The elements here definitely going to be a factor. You're going to have some drop balls playing in conditions like this.
Yeah, you got to minimize them as best you can. That means 100% of your focus has got to be on making the catch, not on what you do afterwards. Look it all the way in first.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is up to 8. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
59. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their...
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Here we go, here we go. 180. It's hot. Hot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
180.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. A run once more with Hampton. Escapes the defender. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's just set. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helps.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
I'm one, right?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 10.
11. Gun. Start. 180. Right touch. Start.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A short throw caught by Andrews. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. The short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 7.
11 MT. Let's get set. 180. Start.
And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let's get set. 180. Start.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go. Start.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week, and it's pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Good question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the
Herbert off of play action. Now this one finds McConkey. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
Up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Home to right. Crowd right. Hey, Kappa. What is it?
Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Thompson Robinson keeps it running left.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
And it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Herbert now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. From the left side, it's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
11. Gun. Cut. 180. Waiting cut. Cut.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. just calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to hit that as well.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Ladd McConkey, 48 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray. Go.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Their own 28-yard line.
On one. Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Burrow looking to pass. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Hey, can. 11. Shot.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hampton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
2nd and 6.
Go.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Whoa.
Here's Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Home to right.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week,
could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 15-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. He's got a man, complete. Through the middle of the field. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, 92 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
This is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up copping the ball off, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Chargers first down.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
180. Place hot. Hot.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
Now Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Gun. Stop.
Now again, left side, Brown with it. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Big 13. Stop.
They'll get that one out quickly to Bryant. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
11. 180. 11 mighty.
Burrow throw. And it is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now give here to Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. They snap it to Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the...
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Bengals drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Brown going up the middle to the 43, second down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Right 80. Right side.
Here we go with Burrow. And he will have the first down. And that is not officially going to end it, but they'll be able to take the clock way down from here.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right stop. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
They'll give this out the middle to Brown. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline. And
Bro, I should have one more timeout. The 2-minute warning, I called a timeout for to do that shit.
White 80. Stop.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Gun. Stop. White 80. Right stop. 11 MT tape. 11 MT. 12. 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way and worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Right side. Stop.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not so...
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat for me to lay. Something takes a part of me.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Fria, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Trends, 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta compare. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just